FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Station ruled the nation.
Tuesday morning, 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. What a way to say good morning, folks. Welcome to the TBS, the Truth Breakfast Show. This is your morning show. This is what we'll do every morning, Mondays to Friday. Coming through live, your woofers, your speakers, your tweeters. Wherever you're listening, we'd like to say good morning. Happy Independence in advance. If the Christmas will be good, you start to feel it from the eve. Good morning to the 15 counties in the land and breadth of the Republic of Liberia. Those are the Liberia-Guinea border, Liberia-Sierra Leone border, the Liberia-Ivory Coast border. Would like to say good morning. If you just fly in country, man, this is the sweet land of liberty. Oh my God. Welcome to the TBS. The love of liberty brought us together. Let justice be done to all. There is hell in hello. Oh my God. There is hell in hello. And good in goodbye. And I try to comprehend the two. The hell in hello. And the good in goodbye. That's why you shouldn't be afraid of saying goodbye. But be careful of saying hello. Bobby Addison, where you took this other one from. Good morning to you. Good morning, my president. The president of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Yuma Boykai. Woke this morning with good health, with strength, wisdom. And make sure you govern well. Good morning to all of you. Yes, good morning to the folks in Nimba this morning. Yesterday was a big ceremony in Yansan. Marka, Yansan? Yeah?
Yes.
Say it to you now.
Yeah.
Yansan?
Yansan.
Yansan?
Sing.
Yansan?
Yansan.
Yansan? Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah.
You really struggling in this life.
Yeah. Yes, it was a big one, but Liverpool understand it. You know what I'm saying?
See.
Yeah, you know I say you're seeing, you will stay, you understand it. Yes, good morning, folks. My name is O'Neil Robert. This is O'Neil, Marka Davis together. So now straight up to 10 o'clock. We'll see having breakfast. A wonderful team this morning. So much to talk about on the TBS on a Tuesday morning. Wake up this morning with a sound mind and get your day going. Again, I would like to sympathize with the Kazulu family yesterday. There were friends and sympathizers who went to his brother home at the Crystal Pole community. Yes, again, want to sympathize with the bereaved family. Yes, good morning, folks. Welcome to the TBS. I learned he was laid to rest according to the Muslim faith.
Now what you heard?
Yes, that's what I heard. I'm still
sure.
trying to confirm that. Yes,
Yeah.
from the Muslim background. Yes, again. Good morning. Yes. Good morning. Oni Roberts, Marka Davis. Yes. Thanks so much for the love you show to us, man. How is it? How you doing this morning?
Yes, I'm better. I've not been too strong these few days, but at least I'm better. We give God the glory, and again, we want to say good morning to all of our followers this morning. I met one old lady recently when I went to
Where?
when I went to around Fendel there.
Okay.
Her name is Ma Bendu Japono.
Okay.
Yes. This old lady has been listening to True FM almost forever. And when I went to MC one induction ceremony.
Okay.
One of our colleagues, Rita
Mm-hmm.
Chirabwe Duo, was elected as Secretary General of that community, so I went there to attend the ceremony, and I met this elderly woman. I was like,
So in the gathering?
yes.
Okay.
So when I was introduced, they didn't say, no, you say. So she was there. Oh yes, I've been following you guys forever, and explaining. So I want to do a special good morning and listening treat to you this morning, Ma Beno. You've been following Truth FM, especially the TBS forever. We want to say thank you so much. You are one of our proud silent listeners, and we want to pay respect to you this morning. Thank you so much for always following us. Yes, it was great meeting you, and we hope to meet again.
Okay.
Maybe the next time the community is launching one of their key projects, which is the concrete pavement of their roads, maybe I can come around. Maybe the day you are doing the welcome act, I can still come around to see you again. But it was great meeting you, and thanks for always following Truth FM.
Yes, okay. So to follow up with our brother, his body is at the St. Moses Church in Kazulu.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, Lawrence Yalu, for 3 weeks. Yes, but anyway, the family have reconciled that he should be buried all the way. Yeah, instead of the Muslim way. Anyway, yes, good morning. So much to talk about. 7 minutes up to 8 o'clock. Marka, when you woke up in the morning, what do you think about? I mean,
to be frank with you, since 2022 on you, when I wake up in the morning, I just tell God thank you, because it appears to me that I don't know what this thought is. It appears to me that I just have to believe that anything can happen anytime.
Anything.
Yes, because in May, especially on May 17th of 2022, when I left my mother home, came to work on a Tuesday, and then May day they called me and said, "Oh, your mom fell off." Went there, took her from the clinic, they carried her to hospital, 1, 2, 3 hospitals, complaining about space and all of that. And that same Tuesday, I lost her. It was terrible. So it was the kind of feeling that anything can happen anytime. But it was compounded by the death of my immediate elder brother that I'm next to in 2023 January. When also another Tuesday when I came to work, and after the news, I just decided to go back home. Yes. So when I went home, as I entered my house, and my cousin and brother called me, "Oh, where are you?" I said, "Oh, I'm at the house." Strange. We say, "Oh, wait for me, I'm coming to you." I said, "Soon morning." Say, "Yeah, I'm coming to you." Then I said, "Okay, let me go." I like this wristwatch issue.
Okay.
I said, "Let me go read. I'll go buy my watch."
Okay.
I went to Red Light and I received a call. "Oh, they say your brother seriously sick and somebody should go there immediately." So I decided to come back home, and my cousin came to me and just told me that, "Oh, we lost your brother in his sleep." So since these experiences,
when you woke up,
when I I just, oh, okay, thank God I have life.
Thank God for
So,
the gift of life.
yes, it appears to me that, anything can happen anytime. And moreover, some of our young friends, these things have been happening, see children, we're talking about children today, I mean, I don't know how to define life anymore, but we just give God the glory only.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for me, now they are decide to leave the social media. Yes, probably I may post and just leave it out because what I'm seeing, they hate
Yeah.
it continuing. The CDC government's 6 years over Unity Party. I mean, back and forth every night. The other countries are making progress. I was just reading on Elon Musk, the billionaire who Joseph Boyka was in a video conversation with, right? Elon Musk is fixing a robot, but next year, you have a robot driving a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Other countries are thinking far ahead of Liberia. Every day we wake up. If not this other ministry, it's not the other issue, just back and forth, back and forth. Like I want to retain, you said something. If Liberia will make a change, a president will be a one-term president.
Yeah. And I've been having that belief ever since.
Ever since, right?
Yeah,
I mean, why you been keeping it in you?
Yes, I've been having that belief.
You're not been saying it.
Well,
From the day you said that thing, it's just at the back of my mind.
Yeah, sure.
If the country will make a change, it'll be a one-term president.
Exactly. Because and thank God, something I've been listening to the president saying recently is that for me as a leader, I'm quoting himself. For me as a leader, I'm not thinking about the next election. I'm thinking about the next generation.
Okay.
So I think that's just trying to prove my point that the leader who will transform Liberia will not be thinking about second term.
Yes.
It doesn't necessarily mean that you don't want to run for second term, because what has happened over the period of time is that leaders are preoccupied with the second term bid, and the first 6 year mandate the people are even giving them. So it appears that they will do anything just to be able to get a second term. It doesn't matter whether they even make any kind of impact in the system that they've been given.
Right.
So the leader that will change Liberia,
that
person will be a president who does not really care about second term.
For example, if you say no selling at ELWA Junction,
no selling.
Whether
they go to a microphone, they say, "Oh, we're not for you." That's not my business. As a matter of fact, the real thing should be done.
No selling around the street.
No selling.
No selling. No selling. You rather go in the Omega market, you stick to it.
And only the irony about the thing is that these same people will go take nice photos in a place and be bragging, "Wow, Liberia is beautiful," but they don't know they have been, bearing the beauty of the country. Only because in the name of, that selling will depending on, will not sell right in a cycle to hear the junction, how we live, how we send our children to school. But there are other ways, there are marketplaces.
Yeah.
Condition will always create solution. Now that here the junction is clear, you want to tell me that I'm not putting a susu. They still selling putting a susu. So just for them to move is a difficult decision. When you take that decision and stand by it, they themselves come to embrace it.
Great. Let me just say this out before Marka do the lineup. You see, this seat Marka and I sit in every morning is not an easy thing. You never know. I say this to say, look, we cannot be enemy of the state. Let me just make it clear. If the government performs, Marka, the last 2 or 3 days, I started to read what we call the media guide. Yeah, so it's a 400-page.
Yeah, I saw a photo.
Yes, the media guide. When you read the media guide, then you will try to checkmate yourself. You say, well, if I'm a journalist or I'm an opposition figure to the government, I'm enemy of the state. Look, if the government make progress, we'll sit and we'll hear the government. What the government is having error, we have the right to call on our president. For example, we're not wrestling with the Liberia National Police issue, right?
Not at all.
Not at all. And our president will listen to us. So we'll sit behind this microphone. These are the things we go behind. That's what we're gatekeepers of the society. Anyway, thanks for your confidence. Thanks for the trust in us. We will not be at 90 or 95%, but we try to give it all. Yes. Let's go have this morning right here on the TBS this morning.
Yeah, so good morning again. Welcome. This is the July 23rd edition of the show. It's Tuesday today. Shorty will take the health tips with David Coty this morning for at least 5 minutes. That will be followed by the review of the local dailies, at least to make you or to bring tips from what's actually happening or what are the stories being reported in the print media. We do that regularly. It's one of the important segments of the show. This show is proudly sponsored by Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited, the Pan African Bank. In our discussion this morning, another bridge constructed by District 7 representative in Nimba County, linking the town of Yansen, was on yesterday. The dedication of the bridge was done on yesterday, and Cyprian Colley of our staff will give us some
Yes.
tips,
Mhm.
some information from that ceremony. Again, as usually, as traditional practice, we expect that the president of the Republic of Liberia
Mhm.
will light up the city before the Independence Day celebration. Sometimes we used to see decoration, around the foreign ministry, around the marshal and places. So we hope to see some of these things. We have how many days to go? 3 days to go.
3 days.
To Independence Day celebration. We expect that the president will light up the city.
Mhm.
Again, President Boakai emphasize on the issue of local business that are supposed to be exclusively set aside for Liberians. That is in line with our calls over the period of time, referencing the National Investment Act. And we are grateful that the president himself has
Yes.
listened
Yes.
and has started to highlight that.
Mhm.
So one of the attribute of a good leader is
Listen to
to
these
be a
people.
listening president.
Mhm.
So that is great. Again, this stolen diamond issue, the Minister of Mines and Energy, that investigation. Only in recent times, this is the second time such huge diamond has been investigated.
From Babolo.
Yes, we remember in our theme Bapolo, we remember the former assistant minister Emmanuel Titi Swan was investigating another diamond
Yes. Yes.
in 2023.
Yes.
Yes, so we'll in passing talk about that again. Is the police inspector general Gregory Coleman being influenced by anybody to retire well-trained police officers who got this training through the national security security sector reform?
You want to take that over?
Sponsored
You want to take that over?
sponsored by the United Nations, the US government, and other partners. Is the RG being influenced by anyone? I will not mention any core name.
Yeah. Leave it
But it's the RG being influenced by anyone within the ranks of the Liberian National Police to get rid of certain qualified persons, trained persons,
well trained by
the United Nations through the security sector reform with US taxpayers' money, with the United Nations money and other partners' money to kick it out because some of them have the potential of becoming somebody in the future. You're moving so that I will have chance. Is this happening?
Let's retake that. I mean, for the third time. I mean, the U.S. taxpayers' money on well-trained police officers are about to leave the system.
And after the war, there was a plan to set up Liberia as a modern democracy.
Okay.
So there was a need for us to have a brand new army, for us to have a brand new police.
Yes.
And you understand?
Yes.
So the international partner invested hugely as they invested in the peace mission.
Yes.
So they invested in the security sector. So they did the security sector reform, which brought about a new police. We saw those who were on training at the time. Every week they had a dam, they were well taken care of. So these people were trained with the United States citizen taxpayers' money, with the United Nations money and other partners.
Yeah.
So now today, some of them are resisting you. Gregory say you hold the letter here. You now, for example, you're not chief of traffic again.
Yeah.
You in transition to retirement, go say that you'll be a vassal.
You're not chief of public safety again.
Yes, you're not chief of public safety, go say that you'll be a vassal.
Be a vassal.
So we want to know who is influencing. Is it actually acting on somebody's instruction or under the influence of someone to say move the people from him away? If the people stay there, time for me to be, I will not be. Is it what's happening? Coming to talk about that this morning. Again at 8:40 to 9:15, we'll open the line for us to have interaction this morning on some of the key issues we'll be discussing. 9:15, we'll bring you sports, entertainment, and commercials. EcoBank Liberia, Orange Liberia, sponsors of the show. At 9:30 to 10 for 30 minutes this morning, we will bring on some members of the Alumni Association of St. Mary Catholic School to talk about their Homecoming Day program. Homecoming is a great thing. You remember your past, you meet your classmates, and you share memories of your days. especially in Lapa Bido days. So we'll have the Simiri folks here this morning for at least 30 minutes to talk about the upcoming homecoming program. So that will be great. This is the show for today in the base of all country first. That's why we want to ensure, because country first, we should not prioritize anybody's interest over the interest of the country.
No way.
Yes.
In the midst of all country first. And let me just announce to you on tomorrow we have the other report on Central Bank of Liberia. We have the other report on the EPS. Tomorrow will be juicy. We have the full other report on the CBL. Yes. We'll have another other report on the EPS. Yes. And of course, the Liberia Medical and Dental Council. What? Yes, we have this country.
Tomorrow we'll read again.
Tomorrow, no. So let's take our time today. We'll go through all of the other reports.
Exactly.
Yeah. After your 8 p.m. news tonight, take your time.
I just
forget about football game. Just start studying the CVL, study the EPS, study the JFK.
Exactly.
Yes, they will come back on Wednesday morning. Exactly. Great, folks. Let's bring you health tip with Derek Ernest Coty. Yes, right here on TBS this morning. Good morning to all of you listening. David Coty is coming up next with our health tip right here on the TBS. Good morning to you, David.
To you, good morning to Ambassador Davis. Before the health tip, let me say many thanks to the both of you. You are truly patriotic journalists. You get up in the morning, you are not on one side. You don't cause anybody mind here. You praise government when they do well. You tell them the truth when they mess up. And that's how journalists should be. Thank you very much. Stroke is our topic today. Stroke is when the blood flow in the brain is interrupted. That is why it is also called brain attack. When blood cannot reach the brain because the vessels are narrow or blocked, it is a problem. Now, this is why, in fact, let me just go on first. It is the leading cause of disability worldwide. Most of the people you see all over the world today, we didn't say some as a result of accident and other things, but most of them are because of stroke. Stroke can also lead to coma. You know, coma is a prolonged unconsciousness. You're laying down there, people talking to you, don't understand anything going on. You too can't talk to people good. Prolonged unconsciousness. It can lead to permanent disability. You see some people sitting in a wheelchair for life. Some have been there for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. It's all because of stroke. It leads to your inability to move one side of your body. You see some people holding stick and they just dragging the hand and the leg. Some have been doing it for over 4 or 5 years. It can also lead to death. Now, what are the causes? High blood pressure, number one. I have taken time to talk to you about how you should do your pressure, and it should be done at home every morning. Don't overlook high pressure. Check your pressure always. If you don't do so, my friend, you might be sitting in a wheelchair a few weeks from now. Number two, diabetes, the blood pressure level. You know, you got to check it. Diabetes sounds beautiful, but my friend, that's not a good disease. It's a bad thing. Check your blood sugar. High cholesterol is also another cause of stroke. Smoking. Those of you who say between you and smoking until death do you part, well, just continue. Smoking is bad. Even you, the secondhand smokers. Don't sit by people who are smoking and you're inhaling the smoke and you say you're not smoking. It is even worse than the people who are smoking directly. Please. Anybody come to the restaurant, they're smoking, they tell them to stop it. The government even has a law that people should not smoke in public, simply because the government knows that secondhand smoking is dangerous. Now, what are the signs that you can see to know that something is happening? You're getting stroke, having trouble walking. Sometimes you're walking in your own living room. You just, like somebody is drunk. If you don't hold a walk quickly, you drop. And let me just tell you, if you are bad lucky, the three major kinds of stroke, or two, the ischemic and the hemorrhagic. If you are bad lucky and it becomes a hemorrhagic where the vein will burst in the brain, you're in trouble. Because if you make any mistake and drop on the floor, you will stay there until people come pick you up. Now, Having trouble speaking is another sign of stroke. Having trouble understanding anything. The loss of memory. You're sitting on your porch. You won't go for your key in the room or your telephone. By the time you enter the room, you say, hey, what brought me here? You forget quickly. Last but not least, numbness on one side of the face. You have to be very careful when you see one side of your face getting numb or one side of your other leg getting numb. Be ready to to take the hospital. So remember this. Extra virgin olive oil has many health benefits. Oh, plenty. I can just talk about two major ones: longevity and heart health. Oh, yeah, it can help with your heart. It helps you live long. When you take in uh, extra virgin olive oil for 21 straight days, my friend, try it. And you'll see the difference. Just do it for 3 weeks, 21 straight days. You'll see a difference and feel a difference. But these are the rules. Drink 1 tablespoon of olive oil first thing in the morning by the time you wake up. And if it is possible, just drink a small warm water over it. Oh, yeah, you're going to feel good. You'll see the difference. Drink 1 tablespoon 1.5 hours before bedtime. I didn't say just drink it and sleep right away. No, that thing is strong medicine. Be careful. It is beneficial, but it can also cause problems if you don't do it correctly. 1.5 hours before bedtime. Keep it in a dark and cool place. It's not supposed to be exposed to light. No. If you buy an olive oil bottle, don't just put it on the table and sun shining all over. No. Keep it in a dark and cool place. Lastly, do not keep olive oil or extra virgin olive oil for more than 6 months once the bottle is open. Oh, yes. When you open that bottle and start taking it, in 6 months' time, finish it, or else it will be useless to you. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and thank you also for your good reporting. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil. How many bottles you how many bottles you have in your house?
I have taken one, and the second one is almost finished. By Thursday, I'm going right here to the supermarket and collect another big bottle and can keep it.
Okay.
What kind of olive oil is that?
Extra virgin.
TRA, extra. Then virgin, VRRGRN.
Virgin like the Virgin Mary, right? Yes. Yeah. So Thursday's morning after the show, you'll see Marka and I coming out to your house.
To the house.
Yeah, we're coming visit you on
Thursday. And this one, you can't do anything about
You
it.
can't do nothing.
I'm traveling to Ghana today.
Why you don't want your good friends to come and pay you a visit?
Have a good time.
That thing you on the day you won't see us, you will not see us.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to tell Captain Really that you will not enter this place until we come to the house.
Yes.
You know what happened to me about 3 days ago? When the people were buried this guy, Cholo Brooks. But man, I was trying to hide myself so people can help me here. When I looked, the Minister of Information just drove in my yard, my brother. That huge, handsome guy.
Also, Germany can come to your house. They stop us, right? Okay.
I come here. I didn't invite him. This is what happened. I said I went to bury Cholo Brooks behind my place here. When I looked, I just saw one big black car coming in. I said, "Who is this one here?"
And you started sending people away quick.
Oh no, I can't say you're away. I fool. Don't forget.
I mean, you start sending your visitors
away. Yeah, he said go.
Yeah, Yoko.
No, he greeted them, but the man caught me unaware. If I know you're coming, I will send them away. I don't know you're coming. After I was smart enough to greet and what I did is starting at the area around to park the car in the parking lot. I brought him all the way under the canopy. I said, "Please come back the car here."
That is the same way with you.
We'll go motorbike, man.
I'm not joking about it. The way you people are working in this country is part of peace. We listen to other people. It is not man cause, it is our cause. Leaders, look, I beg you, I want to preach this morning. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay. All right. Thank you. They're in a school to with our health tip this morning. Let's bring you the review of the local daily. This is 8:13, yes, 8:15 a.m. Yeah, so again, let me just announce to the public on tomorrow we'll have other report. We'll be bringing on the other report in full from the CBL. Yes, people chopping my he said, oh, tell that best signing with a huge amount of money. Anyway, yes, but let's bring you the review of the local. The first paper is the Independent. I'm seeing the Auditor General, the GAC boss. Well, Jackson Gashwa is captured on the front page of the Independent, chopping bonanza. Oh.
Bonanza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
EBS. Yes, 30 million. What? Trickle?
Swindle.
Yeah, swindle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
30 million.
okay. The independent newspaper.
Now we have money in there so.
Now, real money. Some money I have to say. Whoa, where will not see the money. Yeah. John and the police don't go suffer too.
Brad, tell you.
Proud. What? Chopping bonanza at the EPS. Grab a copy 30 million. Well, GSE boss and of course the former EPS boss Tricon Roberts is captured here on the front page from the Independent. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story for contribution to nation building. Boycott praises mostly it's a sub this story here. Let's see if I can go to the back page. What the back page have the back page from the Independent. What's grinding? Something grinding. Are you kidding me? You hearing me loud and clear?
I'm hearing you.
Okay, if you listen out to me, out let us know. All right. War pressures day Liberia as Labor Minister yearns for funding support in the fight against TIP. All right. Of course, there's the back page here. Still on the back page, expert cross-border power trade and its impact on national security. I'm seeing that's RREA Executive Director Simon Nangbe. He's there on the back page from the Independent. You can grab a copy and read the rest of the story. Stronger Together Project launch for women group is another sub this story on the back page of the Independent. Well, that's in from the Independent newspaper.
Yeah, so I have the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper, the lead story on the front page. Justice Minister urges unity in fight against financial crimes. Well, I'm seeing a group of people on a photograph here captured on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. And this story from Orange, Liberia, revolutionizing financial access. Orange Money Liberia's bold move for inclusion and affordability. Where I'm seeing Orange Money CEO Maxwell captured on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. This story, Firestone, a tale of two realities. I'm seeing three different photographs here, but if you grab a copy of this paper, you read the details. Yes, they say Firestone, a tale of two realities is a question mark right there. So, and this sub-lead story on the front page, brewing crisis, Liberia's judiciary lashes out at budget cuts. Well, I'm seeing the photograph of the Chief Justice, Her Honor Siadenyo, captured alongside the Chief Executive, the President, Joseph Boakai, on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper.
Before the next paper, you carry something in the news. There's the Chief Justice threatening to shut down the courts.
Yes.
What?
They are citing due to logistics. They're also saying that the 17 million US dollars allotted in the budget for the judiciary is insufficient to effectively run the judiciary. They are proposing 31 million. So most likely, if there's a recast of the budget, the executive and the legislature will have to look there seriously because they have been raising this issue. They say 17 million cannot do anything. You know, the judges and the justices, they have salaries or wages, if you like, strictly by law, and that they are barred from doing business and other things. So they are exclusively,
Salary should be attractive.
yes, that's what they live on. So they are for
To avoid conflict of interest.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's the issue. So even though they are saying court operations, could be hampered or courts will be shut down because of lack of logistics, they just tell you that because not much money is in the budget for them.
Okay.
The operation of the court is very expensive.
Yeah, please don't take this lightly. Yes, you don't take it lightly. Let's move on to the New Republic on the newsstand for 50 Librarian out of the New Republic. CDC Coluba Unite. Well, I'm seeing Yeke Coluba here on CDC Coluba Unite. Yeke Coluba is captured on the front page of the New Republic. Grapple copy. BMNC reaches out to King Jaw. It's a sub-news story that's Beam Mountains Mining Company reaches out to King Jaw. Others host committees on the front page of the New Republic. Beam Mountains giving back to the society. You can grab a copy of the New Republic. Let's go to the back page and see what's on the back page. On the back page, you're from the New Republic. Over 1,800 families benefit from ECOWAS LNRCS project. Busy on the back page of the New Republic. Still on the back page, the Scots Association threatened to boycott July 26th celebration. It's a lovely story, yeah. And yesterday we'll have some commissioner of the Liberia Bar Scots Association. The Scots Association threatens to boycott July 26th celebration. Why? You can grab a copy and read the rest of the story this morning. On the back page, who raided Yeke Koluba base? It's a question mark. Who raided Yeke's base? Well, as police distances itself. Well, the District 10 lawmaker is captured here on the back page of the New Republic. Let's move on to our next stop. This should be our last stop. This is the Inquirer newspaper for mine and the Inquirer newspaper on the newsstand for just 40 Librarian dollars. The front page of the Inquirer newspaper. Monrovia hosts MRU high-level meeting. Well, it's the major story. Monrovia hosts the Mana River Union high-level meeting. Yes, I'm seeing Ambassador. This is Ambassador Moriba. Simeon Moriba is captured here on the front page of the Inquirer newspaper. Still on the front page, no standard laboratory to test medical products. No standard laboratory to test medical products. Senate committee recommends support to LNHRA. Well, this is the Liberia Medical and Health Regulatory Authority. Well, no standard laboratory to test medical products. Well, you can grab a copy of the Inquirer and read the rest from the story. Let's see if I can go to the back page. What's on the back page? The back page, FIU request audit to verify US 92,000 debt claim. The FIU request audit to verify US 92,000 debt claim. I'm seeing the Auditor General, yeah. It's on the back page of the Inquirer. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story. Ombudsman organized symbolic National Code of Conduct ceremony. Well, it's another of story on the back page of the Inquirer. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story. This is the TBS 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. My name is O'Neill Alongovac. I'm running in with it should be the front page Africa. This should be our last stop. The front page of the front page Africa. What's on the front page? Police versus Yeke has been captured as a major story on the front page Africa. Police versus Yeke. Liberia National Police denies Representative Koluba allegations. Say it is not raid. Say they did not raid the lawmaker's base. Well, what did he say this from? Police versus Yeke. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story. Yeah, on the front page of the front page Africa, the IG of the LMP is captured. Yeke Koluba is captured. Jefferson Koji. Why is he putting Jefferson picture? Yeah, Koji, the Secretary General of the Congress of Democratic Change, is also captured. Police versus Yeke. Of the front page, the major story of the front page Africa this morning. Yes, again, we'd like to say good morning. Thanks so much for following the review of the local the list. This is the TBS on 96.1, The heart and soul of Liberia. This is where national unity begins. Well, I want to say hats up to all of you listening up to the show this morning. The show is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and, of course, Echo Bank Liberia Limited. Yes, our prime sponsors. Yes. Don't regret saving with Echo Bank. Put your money where your mouth is. Yes, the bank is so reliable. You can make use of the credit card. Yes, the first bank since 1847, since the country got an independent. Echo Bank is the first bank that brought into what we call the credit cards. The salary advance is actually working. You can take a salary advance from your own from Echo Bank. Then Orange Liberia say Happy Independence Day. Enjoy using international bundles. Those of you make some international calls, for just small money, you can call the US, you can call Canada, you can call China, you can call India, you can call the UK, you can call Paris, or any ECOWAS country for $1. Here is the code: *726#. Again, let me just give her the code: *726, *726#. Just with $1. Yes, you can make international calls. So before you make the call, when you reach out with the *125, what next? Just dial *726#. Yes, enjoy your international call exclusively for your July 26th celebration. Who does it? No one else but Orange, yes, Liberia, the biggest GSM company in our country. Folks, again, would like to say good morning. Welcome to the TBS, and of course, um, President Joseph Boyka will light up the city very soon for the July 26th annual tradition. We all know. We are seeing some facelift. We want to appeal to Liberians. Yes, this happened in Senegal. Senegal, Dakar used to be one of the most dirtiest city in Africa. Yes, Dakar, Senegal. The beautiful Senegal when you see it today, when you go to Dakar, I mean Dakar is one of the most beautiful capitals we have in Africa. Dakar used to be so dirty. Dakar, again, I repeat, Dakar used to be so dirty. Yes. President Boyka will light up the city. I want to appeal to all conscious Liberians. This issue of managing the diet. I see people in the car, driving the car, just take the plastic and throw it from the car straight on the street. We can't be treating our street like this. To the PCC, to the MCC, can we have more disposal site to be identified? That someone will now leave from the community, get the dye to Zogo, and the Zogo too, they don't care. Anywhere they see, they just throw the dye. Let's make our city beautiful. If we have the lights coming up, at midnight, you see your street, you'll be so proud of your own country. We can hit the country to the extent. The first thing, we have the Mana River people here, right? Some of them are excited being Liberia for the very first time. It's the same thing when you travel to your country too. You be excited. You see the very beautiful building, you want to take the film and take some selfie. But in your own country, we see it like this. The president will light up the city for the July 26th celebration. Let's celebrate our country with love. I want to appeal to opposition. You already laid down your arms small. They will not listen to them. Let's enjoy our July 26th. Let's enjoy our independence. If you love your country, if you believe that you go take state power after Unity Party 6 years going for, right?
Yeah, that's the first mandate.
Yeah, the first mandate.
You remember when former President we all went to deliver a State of the Nation address and said, the same mandate you give me, and I come back to you for you to give it to me again. So the first mandate, first before you go for second mandate.
Yeah. Oppositions, let's celebrate well. You could take to your Facebook page. All of you have followers. The Calasco, the Arabs girl who writing from here all the way to Dubai, Paris, back and forth, Take to your social media page.
Why you mention Paris?
Yeah, Paris. I feel they may have fun time. That one thing may win the election. That Paris thing and that UL thing.
And you know in Liberia we let do wedding food.
Where eat wedding food. We'll go Gaza and eat the wedding food.
Then you deprive the people of the carry the wedding food to Paris.
Yeah.
And the people not get plane ticket to follow you.
Look, your take
get plane ticket to follow you. Ballet people.
And he left the whole CDC battalion behind. The beginning had problem with that thing. Say, Akara, you not go back. Okay, you too. But on a very serious note, your take to your social media, you celebrate your country small. Let's lay down the too much. Take to your social media and celebrate your country a little bit because you still want power. I don't care what you do. Boga is president for 6 years, so we can change it. He's our president. I mean, celebrate your country a little bit. Show love for your country. Everything you see on the social media is just breaking news. I think so for John William Marka. John William 6 years was breaking news through all. Now,
Negative breaking news.
negative breaking news. Just slow down a little bit. Let's celebrate Liberia a little bit. I mean, yeah. So, again, we want to say thank you. I want to play this audio. Yes, before we move on to the LMP thing. President Joseph Juma Boyka, good morning. The president listened to us some way, somehow. That's good. This National Investment Act. One point in time, we said today, if you see all of the buildings, you'll see store, rent or lease. Lease or rent. And who holding the building in that foreigner? They seem to be saying, President Boyka in this audio addressing this youth forum, make mention of the same thing. You see all of the small businesses. Next, we will get on the National Investment Act, the National Investment Commission, the Liberia Business Association, LIBA. Since almost 2 weeks, we've been holding this thing. LIBA has remained tight-lipped. This investment act, the smaller business that Liberians should be doing. That today, when a lawmaker car park, people will not run to that lawmaker for small thing. Because why? The same business what ordinary Liberian men supposed to be doing, foreigner doing same business. You know, the soil is so rich, we have the black sand, we have the regular sand. All right? Block business, you go to real like the Chinese being taking what the whole real like Chinese stores everywhere doing block. I mean ice business. You know, tires repair. So I want to say kudos to the president. President Boyka, I mean, he re-echoed this. So this have given us more ammunition, the strength, Marka, to talk about this thing. You ready?
I'm hearing something.
Maybe
like
have
that.
it pull down the rain, something like that. LIBA remain tight-lipped on this. The Investment Commission also remain tight-lipped on this. Here's the president, yeah. Here's the president, yeah. This is President Joseph Boyka, man. Today you see all of the businesses, all foreigners, everywhere, shop stores, lease or rent. Everything. We don't have anything yet. All we hear is talking about politics. We will go to the other ministry, but all of the small businesses, business-wise, the alien can shut down this whole country. You don't know it? Huh? The Fulanis can shut down this whole country business-wise. Yes. Today, Liberia is the only country where you see a foreign bureau will send money from here to China. Our foreign bureaus leave, you'll see the main bureau sending money in China everywhere in the world, on the money in the banks. You don't see it nowhere. No one is saying it. Anyway, let's play it. Let's play the president. Then we'll go to our police state. Yeah.
We have to recommit ourselves. It doesn't say, and I go around all the housing, all the stores, different people, all the supermarkets, go to Ghana. All the shopping malls, they are owned by Ghanaians. Everything that so people but is like that in the city, one in the Liberia.
Yeah, I want to take the part back again. Yeah.
The party representing Ghana?
No, the one you talk about, all the shout, the president took it directly for us. You know, you listen. That's why a good leader does. Listen. All the staff, the stores, everything, all foreigners. Listen.
All the shopping malls, they are owned by Ghanaians. Everything that so people
Okay. That's it, right? Need I say more? I mean, the president. I mean, it's true. Everything. We owe nothing. All we hear is we'll go to the other ministry, the minister, as assistant minister, lobbying back and forth, business wise. Nothing. Anyway, yeah. So let's go into. For the benefit of the doubt, this issue of the go business. We'll bring the guy on tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, let's do that on tomorrow because he feels that the Ministry of Mines and Energy have came up with their own findings. Why is it they send it to the Liberian National Police instead of the court? It's like the whole investigation will start over. So I've communicated with him that this 35 to 40 carat diamond that was allegedly, according to the Mines and Energy own report that I've seen, was allegedly stolen by Daniel Anderson, who don't have a permit
To do any money.
to do any mining. But Daniel Anderson, just like the Chinese man in Bapolo,
Okay.
they have heavy equipment. And Mines and Energy should be able to come out and say, well, this is the same illegal mining. If we're talking about the Chinese man who have left this country and we don't know his whereabouts, it's nothing different. So we'll bring on King. I think this guy, they call him King, on tomorrow. Let himself come and say it out.
Yeah.
Let's get our attention to the LMP. Good morning to the face of the Liberian National Police, Greg. Look, we're gatekeeper of the society and one President Boyka to succeed. A part of Joseph Boyka, my president, our agenda is respecting the rule of law. Things are heavily put down the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not only, but you just increase the volume a little bit. Those of you listening up, this information. Online people. Yeah, okay. That you listen up to the radio. Just increase the volume up, and you get us very loud and clear. Today, these police officers were well trained by our foreign partners, taxpayers' money from the U.S., the great United States of America. Took the taxpayers' money and trained these well qualified, competent, energetic officers. Marka, I think you're gonna pick up, but I'm not feeling myself. Like, yeah, this rain thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but I'll come along.
again,
I will come along.
Again, we want to in a very definite tone call on the police RG to abandon his action. His decision to, even though he had issued this letter already, and we want to call on him to reinstate these people he took on their positions. Yes, the decision by the RG is against the law. The Police Act says an officer can only retire when he or she reaches the age of 65. About 8 of these senior officers trained, especially after or during the security sector reform, are being served letters. If not all, some are being served letters, taking them from their positions and telling them that you will be a vassal to this detail or this department or this division or this command. And we see it as violation of their rights. They have not reached the retirement age, and you are telling them they are in transition to retirement. And we are gathering that the NASCAR is telling you that they're now prepared packages for these people retirement. And the matter of fact, they have not reached the retirement age. Why are you trying to retire them by all costs and replacing them already? Taking them from their job, telling them to turn over all police properties in their possession. It will give you pepper spray, bring it. It will give you baton, bring it. It will give you not more to talk about firearm. You're taking all of these things from these senior officers who were trained, to provide some level of guidance and professional working environment for the young people that we are expecting that Greg will be proposing to the legislature how they can find additional funding to recruit more people into the police while you have these senior officers providing the guidance. But taking them out when you know the police is very much, I don't know what I should say, under manpower. Under manpower. If you go to River G County, I cannot account for how many police officers in River G County. I don't know whether they reach 10. In my own Nimba County, I don't know how many police officers there. If I enter in my district, maybe one or two police officers will be in Secure Power, so I don't know. For all the time I've been going there, passing through from Secretary straight to Ganwi, I didn't see police. I'm not talking about Secretary City, right? So, why are you taking these people from their jobs? In the name of they are in transition. Transition to where? They are in transition to retirement. Why? I know it's a good standard or practice for you to inform people if they are reaching a retirement age, but you cannot take them from their jobs. You cannot take them from their positions. So what are the motives? What are the motives? Is Conor Gregory Coleman being influenced or being pushed to do something in the interest of somebody? What is the RG doing? So we're calling on the president to call Conor Gregory Coleman to abandon his action of removing these police people from their work, taking police properties from them, telling them go sit down home and be a value to this division, be a value to this depot. I don't understand. It's against the law. It's against the Police Act of 2016-2017. The law states clearly that you should retire at the age of 65. If there's any other law that is conflicting with this law, say we are talking about the police, we should be talking about the Police Act.
Yes. So the act is the act of 2016, right?
Yes.
Greg, come on, Greg. I mean, I'm Greg. You're a good man, man. Greg, what's happening with you? Are you being influenced? I mean, I want to say, is someone pushing you to say, do this? Greg,
Are you trying to pave way for somebody?
yes, you're paving the way for somebody because even your foreign partner, Greg. Good morning, my president, President Boyka. As part of your arrest agenda is respecting the rule of law, right? Today, well-trained police officer that was well-trained by our international partner. They spend millions of dollars on these people, and we're putting them out of the system. In the King Jordan today, senior police officers are crying. Greg, in case you don't know, this is not you, man, Gregory. I ain't see this coming all along. When George Weah won the election, let me just go back a little bit. I mean, those of you watching online, you see PSU officers on the Facebook, and you're watching us. Well, people say, well, Greg should maintain. No, Greg shouldn't be police director back and forth. That's how Patrick Sudu, been a long time, you know. Patrick was so addicted with the CDC. Yes,
Yeah.
throughout he's been with George Weah and said no, it's a payback time, and Sudu took over. But George too still said no. Greg is a good man. That's why I keep saying, if you keep listening to us, we'll see, Greg, you're a good man. What happening to you? That's how I sent Greg to the National Bureau of Concession in the CDC government. Back and forth. It didn't work out well for Gregory Coleman at the NBC. That Friday morning, ugly Friday morning, there was live video. There was a fight between him, Nathaniel Bezrel, and Greg. So Greg decided finally to say goodbye to the Bureau of Concession. Look, Greg, you're a good man. What's happening with you? What is happening with you? Are you forgetting? You went out the system for almost 3 years.
So for information, these officers believe that you are witch hunting them.
Yes, that's how they feel it.
Yes, they believe you are witch hunting them.
Yes, in a short way.
And they themselves are having meetings and having consultations among themselves.
Yes, and we are not security people to go deep into it.
You can't take bread from people's family mouth only because, I don't know, for whatever reason. Besides taking bread from people's mouth, besides that, you are violating a very police act.
Yes, he's violating. So these are professional trained officers. You take out of the system, Gregory. This lesson was inherited from the former 101. Remember, this thing came about one point in time. We'll talk about it and just lay down to rest. Greg, you should not be the one taking the decision. You made that, right? I mean, this cannot be happening. These people still of the age. And you violate, that's the biggest thing. Don't undermine the RS agenda. Rescue agenda, the RS agenda, respecting the rule. Look at the act. We can't go by the CSA act, even of the age thing, right?
Just creating space
No,
for
man.
People believe creating space for your friends, targeting other people, removing them from our job, allowing them, making them nominal. They're just in an institution doing nothing, and you there telling these commanders, they will be advisor. They will be. Why are you doing that?
The
And
police.
you are reported even bringing people in the police who have no police background.
Yes, I'm about to call that name shortly. Yeah. Today, the police now, the issue of public safety used to be under the police. Where you used to go for driving tests, eye tests, your weight and all of that is no more under the police. It's going to the Ministry of Transport. Transport taking that. These are things the IG should be worried about. This component, where today someone wants, eye tests for driving tests and all of that, the police supposed to be the one doing it. They are all going to the Ministry of Transport. And the worst thing about it, people who were pensioned, my president, pointing to you. This is what happened in the police. The guys are crying. They feel they have been witch hunted. And Gregory Coleman, on the day you were appointed at IG, Marka and I will talk 10-15 minutes. We'll say yes. Yeah, we'll try to look for that clip. We'll say yes, the police is going to be rebranded. But we see this coming from you, Gregory. This is a small society we're in. 5.2 million people. Today, I can run into Chris Massacre, the former IG. He's a free man moving everywhere. Chris Sudu moving everywhere. Tomorrow you're not being assisted. Why would you violate the law? That's a violation of the Act of the Liberian National Police. If this happens to the police, the immigration will be next. The DEA will be, the LDA will be next. That anybody can violate the act. No, man, you can't do this. The president got to look into this thing and call this man. Yeah, man, the IG, you can't be doing this. These are well trained. Then the worst thing about it, people who are pensioned in America, let me call some of their names. It's getting too big on us now. In the King's building today, retired officers from the US, they are now into the system. These people, you say you don't bring in the system, you can make an advisor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, say you're bringing they are on the payroll already. You can make them advisor to the LMP instead of you taking an active, well-trained, millions of dollars that was spent on these police officers and make them advisor. Today, the cold case unit of the Criminal Investigation Department is occupied with retired police. Patrick Massale. Let me call some of the names. In the King's building. President Marka, this can be happening. People will retire in America. We bring them back into our system. The active trained ones here will tell them they should go home and go sit down and be a battle. Amen. Patrick Massale, Quena, Stanley Kingsley. Stanley was retired in America. He was pensioned. And now, those who they are still active will put it in our system. Hey man, the John Security, they are starting about this information. The entire John Security, security people, they don't talk.
And I mean, to the LDA, the Liberian Immigration Service, sometimes please don't follow the trend at the Liberian National Police. We are investigating to know whether there's any kind of motive or some level of influence behind the action of Gregory Coleman.
Yeah.
Yes, because we are getting tips that it's a kind of way to pave way for other people to have space in the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take all the train guys off.
Yes. So don't follow that thing. Follow the laws. The laws are the guiding principles for society. We cannot place the law aside and just take any action that will affect the greater society. So again, I want to say clearly this morning, this is our position. Our position this morning is that the Inspector General of Police, Colonel Gregory Coleman, should abandon the action of, in fact, taking people from a job in the name of their transitioning to retirement. Stop that action. We also want to call on you to reinstate these senior officers whom you have taken from their positions. Those people you have taken from their position and telling them to bring all the police property in their possession. We called on you this morning to reinstate them. We called on you to stop that action of taking people from their job in the name of you are preparing them for retirement. When you notify people of retirement, you can tell them that you will be retired, but you don't have to take them from their jobs. You don't have to take them from their position. You don't have to I don't want to say, in fact, disable them. Okay, that's what you are doing. So we want to call on you this morning to stop and we want to call the President Joseph Newman Boakai Sr., to place a call to Gregory Coleman, the police RG, and tell him to stop. What he's doing is affecting those people that our partners spend their money to train so that they can provide security for life and properties in Liberia. About 38 of them. Imagine, oh, the Liberia National Police that ain't even get correct 2,000 people.
The police,
Yeah,
I mean, don't call it
I won't call your number.
The police
Yeah,
challenge.
y'all push out with talking on radio.
Today we see police air in the traffic. Do you know that? Most of the traffic officers,
All these
they're not
community
regular.
children there, y'all say the police aid. They want running the traffic in this country.
The police,
Then you got these people who are professionally trained. Then you taking them out of the police. I thought you should be proposing to the legislature that you want some increment in the or special budget for you to recruit people to train them and put them into the police to provide security for the country. The Liberian population is growing. In fact, there are even reports that this census result are talking about 5.2 million. There are reports that we are around 6 million people in the country. Okay? Instead of increasing security, we want decreased security, especially taking up people who are supposed to be providing the practical training for the young people you're supposed to be recruiting in things.
and Greg is a very smart guy. He's a Harvard University student. He's school in the US, right? Greg, you are aware that when the foreign partner spends billions of dollars behind something, they are watching though. The international community watching. Your foreign partners are watching. But it's like, bro, a serious country. These are people who spends our taxpayers' money.
We got copies of these letters you sent to the people.
Yeah, I mean,
telling them,
yeah,
and they are in transition.
You can't do this. I'm strongly believe that Greg is being influenced to do this, and you should drop his action. The president should place in a call. This is undermining the act that created the police. That's a violation of the act. Let's go and get some the lines activated this morning. This is the TBS 96.1. The Heart and Soul Liberia. Put the King's building on the Facebook. This building, police officer in this building, yeah, grieving nowadays. You know what it takes.
Yeah. So to carry on other institutions, it doesn't have to be that. The matter of fact, the people should reach the age.
When they reach the age, you retire. They will not talk about it.
To retire people is now unlawful. No, matter of fact, they should reach the age.
They don't reach the age.
That's simple.
Besides that,
and listen, if you don't have the package prepared, you see that why in Africa, especially Liberia, people can work and die of poverty. You just work on one money because the law says you can retire people, you retire, and some of the monies you're supposed to remit to their social security to tell them when they are retired, sometimes it is difficult. In fact, NASCAR has a report that some institutions in the country, the money they cut from the salaries of these people for their retirement are not even remitted to NASCAR. Some of these things are happening.
Yes.
So to retire people, they must reach the age and you must have the package, the benefit to settle them.
Besides that, 1 year notification should be given. Say, O'Neill, 2026 will be retiring you from this position, right? Then the person start to prepare themselves. You can't get the person by surprise.
Not a letter that Greg is giving you.
No.
Not a letter Greg is giving, that almost dismissal letter.
Yes.
That removal letter, it is not notice to say you'll be retired, because if you are notifying somebody, you can't take them from that job. You can't take them from that position.
President Barker, listen. He's a listening old man. I mean, you listen. This cannot be happening. It can be happening today. All the traffic officers, there are police agents everywhere around.
Yeah, so call us
0777 people
285-961 0777-285-961 is the official Truth FM number. 0777.
Yeah, call that number.
Yeah,
285-961.
Yes, that's the number right there. So let's do it like this. Good morning. Morning. Okay.
Gosson Ali, right? Ali is almost Ali.
Okay. Thank you, Emmett Hammond from Kagata, Margibi County. Good morning. Morning. Your line cracking you. I don't know why.
Okay, line back.
Yeah, the line is bad. Seriously.
Gaza Ali, no. Ali will reach the age. Ali is in graduate school, so the man all nice.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, thank you. Good morning. Okay, president need to listen and take deep, serious action. Good morning. Okay. Mm. Who?
Do you know the age of John Sar? Hello. I mean, we're not gonna let the man come back.
Yeah,
Do,
so wait, so,
do you know the age of John
that
Sar?
give the people the chance that didn't explain to the public.
Do you know the age of John Sar?
How old is John Sar?
Look at that.
More than,
You should
you don't know.
they gonna point let him go
You
off.
don't know. How
You should be, but you be assuming. You should be okay. Let's say you should be 150, right? Do you know the acts that created the police? In terms of retirement age, 65.
07772859161 is the official Truth FM number. Call. Good morning. Morning. Why your back? Your back is bad.
Let him
Yeah,
go.
please,
No,
man.
no,
The
you
back
stop it,
is
man.
very terrible. Yeah.
Look, the retirement process of police officer typically involves several steps and considerations. Benefits and pension, you did mention of it, right?
Mhm.
We have all the which, of course, True FM, we normally don't play this thing. NASCOP and CSA told the police, say, we don't have package for these people. No package is available. You won't send these people out of the system. The caller would just call.
That was frustration.
Yeah, that was frustration. That's why he's saying. I mean,
yeah, let me take this call.
Yeah, they will go through this, the process.
Good morning. Okay. They're telling the citizens to lower their expectation while the government start to take shape. Then they're doing other things like early retirement and all that one. So how the citizens will wait now? Even you're in shape, that why you start doing all the other programs. Yeah.
So talking about notification, informing the department or agency about the intention to retire. This is done in a written form at least for a year. This allows for the proper planning and management of the transition. You can just take someone out by surprise. The only thing they may know is policing. Yeah, those are, it could be your father. You call and think about it. The short time in less than 6 months, give the man 1 year or so. Besides that, they may have never clocked the age.
Yes, this caller, good morning.
Marka,
Good morning.
it's a pleasant good morning to O'Neill. I join you both from Tishrifu. That is the voice of Akuli Boy Sinner. And let me also say a pleasant good morning to Honorable Assembly. Marka and O'Neill, I must commend you both for flagging this issue of the police. You see, this is why some of our government, even past and present, have been making. They have been making some serious errors when it comes to just laying people off. This even happening in the health sector. Do you remember at certain point in time there were some of our good doctors who people from the health authority just decided to lay them aside, and it's not welcoming for any ministry or agency in this country. Anytime you have an institution where you have some vibrant people, some people who are up to the task, you don't just let them go, because these people, when you always have them around, you will have this particular institution or entity functioning very well. So this morning I want to add my voice to the many voices that are calling on the police authority to see how best they can live up to the guidelines, the code of conduct, the rules that govern the police institution. Let them live by these rules so that they cannot lay aside these people, because these people, they are trained officers, they are people who the entity needs the most, and they can stay there to see how best they can augment the workings of the police. Thank you for having me as always.
Okay, thank you. Good morning. Go ahead, you're live.
You know, as it relates to the topic on discussion, I believe those directors and ministers around, they see that the president is very much ready to respond to some of these who want to show the things in the light of it. That's why they keep bringing those things to the people. You can't go to an institution where an idol created an institution and you go in the final of that idol that or some people. It's totally unacceptable. And now the president needs to get on his knees. There is time to change some of those guys around. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Good morning. We're getting you, but the background is bad. So yes. Sure, yes, go ahead. Let's see.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, forget about the number. Forget about the number. Forget about the number of the police.
They utilizing police
And
police aid, but they getting
yeah, let me just say this out, right? I know the folks on the Kings building listening to us, whether the ERU, the PS, you're listening to us. At certain point in time, we will be next. Yes. When you call for a raid, like your energy we're using riot police back and forth, right? You can save all those kind of years and just be thrown out of the system in this kind of manner. You're listening to me. Those of you, the riot police, the PSU, they are using you back and forth. You serve your country. The flag, you holding the flag, and you be leaving the system in this kind of form, demeaning form. I mean, it's a very sad thing.
It makes you regret your
You
service.
regret your service to your country.
Sometimes, in some in some families, you have some family members who want to follow the footsteps of their parents.
Yes.
So maybe a boy in a family coming and say, "Well,
I want to be a police officer.
Successful policeman.
Yes.
I want to be a policeman."
Yes.
But the manner in which you try to retire the father in a kind of manner that is not honorable, at the end of the day, that child will say, what am I going to do in the police?
Yeah. What happened to my uncle? What happened to my father?
And
yes, it's the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't even have to be your father or somebody. Maybe so young people coming, they have to be police. But you see something happening to a senior police officer in your neighborhood or in your place, and you listen to somebody sing on air, it kills your ambition. It kills your dream. So we should do things very professionally, in line with the laws. We're not against retiring people, but retire people when they reach the age, make sure they are honorably retired, their benefits, their package, everything is prepared, and you retire them.
So I'm here thinking, Marka, I'm here thinking about the police academy. I'm thinking about the lecturer, those instructors who normally teach the police officers in the classroom when you're lecturing. Motivation. And some of you who are in the class at the police at the academy there, you'll ask these questions. You'll start to ask this question. In your time to come, this is what happened to you. Because they act. You don't just jump out and wear the police officer and become a policeman. You go to the academy. You have to go to the academy.
You already
and think about it.
One report that the police people are even taking pay for some time now.
You do that kind of thing. Then you sit there and call fool and defend. You let Greg one of us.
So this person doesn't have the opportunity to call. They are not getting through. So they want to give a text message. Says, "Good morning, Chief FM. James Morba from Mount Barclay." He says, "I heard people saying they are pensioning some of the police. Even the new police since January, they have not received pay yet. I don't know what they are doing to those people."
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, leave that. Yeah, leave that alone. Yeah.
Good morning. Please lower the volume of your monitor. There's a sharp feedback. Chief, I don't know where that sound coming from. Good morning. Good morning. What's your name? Okay. Oh, against the law?
No, don't. Answer them against the law.
You want to rebrand the police
against the law?
Reshuffle the police against the law?
Answer. No, against the law.
So it doesn't have
this, man.
So we should throw the police out away because the paramilitary institution.
No, you will not let them go do that. Against the law, that's an act. No, because you want you what you doing to us, the seven to us, because there is an act that created the police. The act says 65 years or so against the law. No, man, don't do this, man. Don't do this, man. The justice minister should be talking. Yes, you're right. Yes.
But when you be just the minister, say,
You're right. The Minister of Justice should call Gregory and say what's happening. Yes, you're right. You're right. Thank you. I mean, the Minister of Justice should
you're
call
right.
Gregory. Yes.
You're right, Moses. Moses,
You
you're
can
right.
say
About that. Good morning.
they're trying to rebrand the police, violating the law. Do you know that this our government, the Unity Party government, is a government of law?
Good morning.
Respecting the rule of law, the president has said, you won't violate the law.
Good morning.
Let's pick one of the victims, or let's pick Johnson. I mean, I bet stopping him from calling. Yeah, John said he passed his file already. Oh.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Yeah,
30 seconds
yeah,
quickly, then
yeah.
we'll pick.
I mean, this is
Good morning.
this
Go
is-
ahead.
Good morning. Good morning.
Bro, I start saying good morning, man.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead,
mean,
Mr.
let me not just say Oxford should. Let me pick up Johnson. Good morning. Welcome to the TBS. Okay, you live.
Yeah, thank you. Somebody just told me that the program was on, and
Oh.
really appreciate your radio station. Some people, some radio stations don't even want to play our plight. But let me tell you something today. This is a long-standing issue between Honorable Gregory Como and I. It starts from me because of the investigation of Johnny Dean and the rest of the guys that were involved in armed robbery. From the time I investigated that case, my daughter was kidnapped, gang raped by very common cousins. He sent for the case at the time he was just about to be appointed as director of police. Then he played the case. He said, I don't have the case. I had to go to the Ministry of Justice, to the current Solicitor General and the former Solicitor General. Then they want to say, well, you have a case. And then the SGDV, and they say SGDV should investigate this case. As soon as we left from there, Honorable Gregory said he would dissolve major crimes. For one reason, because we investigated if we did something good. Is that how you're supposed to treat us? Then he said we want to dissolve major crime. We took it to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said if people measure is that how you should treat them, he said, oh, we'll solve it. So we don't want no problem. We say because he didn't do anything, and we say let's just leave him alone. It didn't take long. He left out into my dollar case and told the people that I don't have a I have a case. Today, 20 days appointed as director of CID. Tell me something. Is that how the police work will be run? On the friendship level, if somebody did wrong and we investigated it, I was pressed myself and called me. He said, John, there is an open confession.
So John, Commissioner sir, I'm still calling you Commissioner. I mean, these are details information. I mean, yeah, you're still a commissioner. Yeah, you're still a police commissioner. I mean, I'm just hearing this. So I don't want you. Maybe we can do this off the air.
Yeah.
Yes, because no.
Look, let me tell you something. I've reached a step where I need to express myself. And this is the time for me to express myself. I've called other radio stations. Nobody wants to listen to my plan except you. So the time I come, I'm going to tell you what I want to say.
Okay.
And
Go ahead.
and trust me, we're not going to cut you off. Trust me, we're not going to cut you off. Yes, yeah.
Go
Yeah,
ahead, Chief.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Then let's call them. No, let me tell you something. I don't want to come and tell you, look, Honorable, come on. The way you proceeded with me was wrong. And I've circulated a letter to the Ministry of Justice, the U.S. Embassy, UN, and other places. He replied me. That letter and the reply, I will give to you. So we can publish and see his response. Is that how both people? Then he took over the office in the recent time as the Inspector General of Police. He called for all the cars. He took my car and gave my deputy a car. Why I don't have car? Then he wake me up 4 o'clock in the morning to come to work. If I don't come to work, they put me on stand down. My mother prayed for 10 into. What? Everybody know that I took care of dollar, this dollar, the dollar were well taken care of by me. To the extent where on the snow, we're on the radio and prayers our effort in dollar. Look at dollar today. Then he came, while I had a problem with my mother, this man to my mother pray. Later, we came and called, imagine, Inspector General Police, 102, 105, all the kilo dollars to come ask me where I was. I said, somebody temple with my mother pray. They said, go and stand down. I want to stand down 2 weeks. Then he said, move from dollar, go to Freeport. I left my dollar, go to Freeport. He said, move from dollar, move from Freeport, go to Cinco. I was in Cinco again. They said there is a heavy traffic in Freeport. The trucks go there and clear the traffic. I live in the Broadway area. I came to clear the traffic. I decided to drive, and somebody called me and said, John is on your way. Come and where are you? I said, Chief, I'm on my way home. He said, come back to Cinco. I came back to Cinco. This was they were not great. It was nursing treatment. I told the Cinco, stood there for 2 hours. They are calling and said, Chief, I'm here. He said, okay, you can go now. Yes, I had a 3 senior officer. We wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and leave 10 o'clock at night every day. We're at overtime. Now you see my car. You see my car.
So Commissioner John said, trust me, I'm sure the president is going to listen to you. This is not a good example.
And I think so.
Yeah,
I want
the
to know.
president.
We want to know what has been the intervention of the Justice Minister.
The Minister of Justice. Yeah.
Well, let the minister do something. I think you are listening. Every public is listening to what I'm explaining. I have the letter I wrote in. I have the response you sent to me. I have it. After you come after this conversation, so you can see the letter we exchanged between him and myself.
So you are saying something that transpired between you and the RG, but you are not the only person. You are not the only person in this thing. I think about more than other 30 persons that are along with you.
Let me talk about this one. So one day we're sitting, they put in a bulletin. They say 235 persons supposed to be pension. Then Biago came to a meeting. In that meeting, I have a recording. Biago told me that everything they posted about pension is false and misleading. Few days later, they put up another list of 35 or 36. Johnson needed again. They say you pay pension. I said no. I'm just 61 years old. I have 4 more years there. And the police, I joined the police in 1988, but the police was dissolved 2005 and reorganized. I was vetted, and I was recruited to go to the police academy. I have my certificate as a recruit. So can you come from 1988 or you come from 2005? Now he's counting from 1988. When he knew police was the banner reorganized along with, and they will have one law, the National Security Act. Then he did with National Social Security Welfare and Civil Service. So we have taken him out to go. That's the reason why I didn't want to talk about that.
Oh, you are going to court?
Yes, we are waiting a petition to the court so that they can listen to our power of light.
Okay. That leaves you to the wisdom of the court.
Yes, yeah. I mean, John. Yes.
Okay.
So, John is great. I mean, you call true, but we'll call on our president. We'll call on the Minister of Justice to intervene on this thing.
I think
it's not a good example.
Yeah, I think has really the level where the Justice Minister should step in because he's the almost deputy to the president when it comes to security issues in the country.
Yeah, yes, he's off.
So I think
I mean,
when we are saying some of these issues, the man who called and said Johnson being the police. So Johnson is 61 years old.
And the access is the 5.
And I mentioned here, I think 2 or 3 days ago, that the previous police were dissolved through the security reform, the security sector reform. People reapplied, people were recruited, and some of these people who were in the police before applied also, they were recruited. So you cannot count their 25 years from before the dissolution of the old police. So if you are counting, you got to start counting from 2005, 2006. So, and these people got to read at 65 years or they served at 25 years in service. So the person who called and said, oh, John, so you got your age now on the air, that he's 61 years old.
Yes. Anyway, John
Want
Frank.
to woke up?
Yeah. Yes, you could go ahead and
Yeah.
do so. He said some of the other media are not talking about this. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay.
People get well, we're not working for nobody.
Yeah, let's see.
Good morning.
2 more calls.
Yeah, good morning, Marka.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning. So I'm calling for you this morning.
Go ahead quickly.
I just want to say to my President Joseph Marka, please try and talk to your fellow workers that you appointed. I beg you, please, probably coming into our country. They have been to the Triple S, the EPS today, and then we heard the noise. Now it is now into the police. We are hearing the noise. Please stop. Tell your director, police director, Como, to stop. We need peace in our country. Those people that people are setting now, they are capable of doing anything.
No, we read that. No,
anything.
no, we can't do that. No.
Yeah, find out please quickly.
No.
Go ahead quickly. Good morning.
Go ahead.
Live. Go ahead. Morning. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, save the number that the official number for the station. Save it. Yeah, you listen to people who sacrifice for their country.
Yeah.
People who sacrifice, took their life and sacrifice for their country. Retire in shame. Yeah. Thank you. Save the number. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Hey, yes, you're listening and defending action. Somebody saying, oh, yeah, the paramilitary organization, maybe they want to reform. Why you call reform? Listen to this old man calling from West Central Liberia, Bon County.
I'm taking how to close.
Okay? Who was retired with nothing. You listen to him. I'm not speaking for him. You just listen to him. Is this how people who will sacrifice for our country, is this how we will treat them? Is this how we will treat them? How do you expect any of our grandchildren to say, I will go serve in police, I will go serve in immigration, I will go serve in army? They will never. They will never. Because their grandfather is a victim of government work. You sacrifice their life. How much you even paying these people? You paying people $130. You paying people $140. And then when they finish working for over 15, 20 years, you frustrate them with that retirement and pension.
Tomorrow we'll read out names of those who are retiring in America and into the police.
It is disgraceful.
Yes.
It is disgraceful.
Those are
the president must do something about this.
The president will do something.
Okay? You can't allow our parents to work and you disgrace them in the end. They regret their service to country. You can't do that to people.
Tomorrow we'll announce names. We'll read out names of those who are retired in America and in the King's building working. My president, some Marka. The old men love to listen. He will act. The Minister of Justice, man. This can be happening. John is crying. You listen to the tone of his voice?
Oh, yes.
He's grieving.
Oh, yes.
He's grieving. And they are in a huge number. Can't do it. Besides that, NASCAR, I repeat, NASCAR and the CSA said we don't have package for the people. The packages are not ready.
The 2020 men are
crying
they
too.
get a penny
Yes.
for 2020.
No package.
Gregory came back and he want to repeat the same thing and make people, grandparents and parents, to cry and go sit down in the chair and something happened to them.
President Boyka, as you close up this morning, my President Joseph Boyka, most of your officials, when it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, they are to Royal Grain. I swear to God, Marka. President Boyka, most of your government officials,
you can go eat now.
Not eating, it's like to the buffet to the Royal Grain Hotel. I swear to God. Yes. I mean, George Weah messed up everything in this country. President Boyka, Lunchtime can pass throughout. They're in the buffet, non-stop. If we'll make a change, you don't give the old man hard time. This should not be happening in our country. The police, our security sector, you can't rebrand it like this. You can violate the act. Tomorrow, we'll read out names of those who are retired in America, and today they are into our system actively. Let's get a break. We'll pause and be right back. Yeah, man. God is the Lord is our light and our salvation. Let's say the prayer, man. Yeah, the Lord is our light and our salvation. Whom should we fear?
I don't know who has this number sending me message.
Amen. Everything. You don't know it all. That is the truth. Go to Royal Grand Hotel. I tell you for free. Where people looking for $1 just to survive a day. My president. And the president listened to us the last time he went to JFK, right? Yes, he went to JFK. Listen, just go right now. Go see the whole cabinet. You better stop this thing. The country for every one of us, man. Let's go for a break. We'll be right back. And we'll sports. Yes, let's link out Naomi Tapia was posed this morning. Good morning to you, Naomi.
Excitement over the death of one of its most Cassidy worked at Faber Radio as sports journalist before moving to Prime FM, where he served as talk show host, producing programs. The late SWAT member, according to the institution, will be missed for his vibrancy and unconditional love for sports development in the country. As one of retail sports firebrand presenters, Cassidy hosted sports journalist with the latest behavior when he praised the veteran for his perspective on the current status of sports, especially football in the country. Scores of journalists have since expressed the deepest sympathy over the death of Cassidy, who was affectionately called Ronaldo. Sisters members defeated the defending champions Mighty Barrow 77 points at Summit Escort Basketball Jam in Painesville, handling Barrow for first second phase defeat. Mighty Barrow started the match with vigor, but were overpowered in the two last quarters by coach ZCDC boys. The loss makes it two for Barrow since the commencement of the league season after the team lost to LPRC Orders in the first phase. Regardless of the loss, the Orders are expressing certainty about winning the championship. On Saturday, Bushra Bulls returned to winning ways after their recent dismal performance against a mighty Barrow with a 70-64 points victory over Invincible 11 in the first division. In the female category, Nationals defeated Lesser Ladies by 750 points with a margin of 28 points. Meanwhile, the Nigeria was suspended player Marilyn Hill and coach Mike Williams of Commissioners Women's Team for 2 seasons. The LBA action The LBA rendered the decision based on the report from the technical committee headed by Bende Yasser. In his report dated July 7, 2024, between Invincible 11 Women's Team and Commissioners Women's Team in Phase 2 of the 2024 league season recommended for serious action to be taken against commissioner players and technical staff based on their behavior following the match. Based on the report and the severity of the actions described, Kevin Dees, Secretary General of the Liberia Basketball Association, announced their suspension on July 19, 2024, in keeping with the LBA Constitution. The Maryland Hen was suspended for physically assaulting referee Thomas Hayward, while Coach Van Williams was suspended for making opening remarks. Sowa and Sarah settled for the one-hour jogging run at the Ascot Complex in the two of the Liberia Kickball Federation League on Saturday. Skilled power to United States as 5 5-0 home runs in Game 2 on Sunday was Soma. Girls won Matthew Eagles 5-0 home runs to make advancement in the league law as the chase for championship is off. Mighty Soccer Brazilian girls and Venezuela superstars ended their match with 18 home runs as both teams battled to 5-5 home runs. In the first division, Community Youth Empowerment or CYE beat Successes with 3 home runs, find the capital group in Suwade's keyboard activities. In Sunday's results, Yasmo bowed to Suwa 6-2 home runs in Watanda, but 5-2 home runs winners against Royal Girls in the day's second fixture. Ethiopia proved the supremacy of a powerful India with a 46 home run victory in the third match. Shooting Star collected 3 points after defeating Firemen 4-2 home runs in League 2. Blackton tasted a 5-0 home runs defeat by Vision Sisters. Rest of Zion were narrowly defeated by Brazilian Girls 3-2 home runs. Supreme Girls overcame destiny with a 0 home run to end Sunday's kickball activities. As they have signed midfielder Amadou Onana from Everton in a 50 million deal. The 22-year-old played every minute of Belgium's Europe 2020 campaign and now has the opportunity to represent Villa in the new season's Champions League. Onana joined Everton from 3 million euros in 2022 and made 73 appearances for the Toffees scored 4 goals. He was linked with a move to Arsenal in 2023 and a host of reportedly keen this summer. Villa boss owner Emery had been in the market for a new defensive midfielder after the club sold Douglas Luiz to Juventus for 42.35 million euros in June. Onana added that Villa midfielder and teammate Taliban's helped convince him to join the Midlands club. Villa, who finished fourth in the Premier League last year, are strengthening for the challenge of the Champions League competition in the coming campaign. They have not featured at that elite level since the 1982 to 83 season. The campaign after they won the Youth Club. The rival of Onana has taken Villa's summer spending to a worth 40 million euros. That's all for our sports day.
When it comes to communication in Liberia, Orange is number 1.
Orange is the best. Orange is the best. Oh, Orange is the best. Orange is the best.
Strongest network, widest coverage.
Orange is the best.
Fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best. People, Orange is the best. Yes, Orange is the best.
Lawakitiye naratama pulizuwu Copenhagen that's the Iboga Orange Tobaga #1 Swinity
Company Titama Orange Aron got the best.
Orange will more you the telephone offer.
Reliable, trusted and dependable.
Orange is about 7. Orange is
Orange is the best.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
When it comes to communication in Liberia, Orange is number 1.
Orange is the best. Orange is the best. Oh, Orange is the best.
Orange is the best.
Strongest network, widest coverage.
Orange is the best.
Fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best.
People, Orange is the best. Yes, Orange is the best.
Lamakitie, Naratama, what is the woo? Company Guinea, that's a Riboga orange, Topaga number 1. So we need to.
Company is that man orange. I don't got the best.
Orange will mod you the telephone on phone.
Reliable, trusted, and dependable.
Orange is about 7. Yeah, orange is raw.
Orange is the best.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
Here on Truth 96.1 FM, that we indicated in our lineup this morning. We should have a team here from the St. Mary's Catholic School. So we have one of the team members here this morning. So we'll start as we are with the arrival of the other team members this morning. Good morning. It's great to have you this morning. Yes, please tell us your name.
So my name is Anthony Nimechi Jr. I'm the Secretary General of the 2024 Homecoming Committee of St. Mary's Catholic School.
Okay, in Douala. Yeah, so it's great to have you this morning. Give us an overview of the committee. What does the organizing committee looks like?
First and foremost, I would like to thank you for the invite and to be in your cozy studio and to say good morning to our colleagues in Radio Land, those of whom started following us via social media and other online platforms. I'd like to say good morning to you and thanks for following. St. Mary Catholic School is one of the oldest high schools in Monrovia. It's one of the biggest Catholic schools in Monrovia. And this school was established about 60 years ago. And we thought that there's a need to agglomerate ourselves, to give back to our alma mater. There's a need to reunite and revive our memories as former students who are grateful and who are making strides in society, who are making gains in society, who are grounding out there. There's a need to come back and give back to our alma mater. So with this in mind, we thought that okay, let's organize a program. Let's go back to our home, our birthplace. This place that brought us to where we are today. This place that molded us. Let's go back and give back to our alma mater and see how we can make some impact, direct impact, physical impact on our school's campus. So this is the primary reason, the ultimate objective, the ultimate goal of the 2024 homecoming of St. Mary Catholic School.
Okay, that is great. So yes, then let's talk about the makeup of the committee. Is it from a specific class or from class of different years cut across? What does the committee look like?
So the committee cuts across different classes. Everyone is on board, those from the class of 1984 up to the most recent class, which is the class of 2023-2024. Everyone is included. So the chairperson of the committee is from the class of 2005, Thomas F. Policy. The co-chair is from the class of 2003, Jackson S. CFR. And I am the Secretary General of the committee. I am from the class of 2009. And then the chairperson on publicity and entertainment is from the class of 2007. The co-chair on publicity and entertainment is from the class of 2022. And then we have people from other classes. We have the advisor from the class of 1998 and from the USA chapter. And everyone is on board. This is an inclusive venture, it's an inclusive initiative that everyone is participating in.
So give us a breakdown of how the homecoming celebration is going to be.
Thank you. So the homecoming going to be in two segments. Not really two segments, but on 2 days in various segments. On the one which is the 26th of July, this Friday, the Independence Day, we will assemble in our uniforms at the St. Mary's Parish in Port Farm at 8:30 a.m. for a Thanksgiving Mass, because usually when we were in school, periodically we would assemble at the school for a Thanksgiving Mass after every period test. So we thought that we should emulate those same style and examples we were taught while we were in school. So we were assembled there, right? On the 26th at 8 a.m. And then we have the Thanksgiving Mass. The Mass will be said by alumni. Most of our colleagues are priests now. The secretary to the current Archbishop of the Archdiocese of Monrovia, Catholic Church of Liberia, Reverend Father Johnny Clement Momo will be there. Reverend Father Martin Doha will also be there. Reverend Father Joseph Mensa will be there. I'm talking about the really those clergymen who will be saying the Mass. They are alumni as well. We will also have Reverend Father Daniel George. He will be there. We'll have Reverend Father Harris Fire will also be there. Then we will also have alumni who will be Mass servants. All of the activities during the Mass will be done by alumni. And immediately after the Mass, we'll have this fundraising program so that we can raise some money for our project, because we have our target. The ultimate goal of this project, of this homecoming, is not only to revive our memories, but also to make physical impact, to transform our institution, to modernize the elementary and kindergarten divisions of our institution. Okay. We want to change all of those blackboards to whiteboards, and now we are in a digital society. Most students nowadays we learn via social media. They learn watching those, the kids. They learn by watching those kids songs and singing those recitations and rhymes via TV. So we want to see how we can insert one flash screen television, maybe Samsung or any good brand, so that our students, our kids, and students of the future can also learn via that means. So after the Mass, we assemble at the parish. We will parade from Farm through the principal streets of Twalai and on to Point 4, and we will finally arrive at the T2S stage, where we have invited our sister schools to participate with us in a one-day sports ceremony.
Wow, that is good. So there's going to be a fundraiser. Is that what you're saying?
Obviously, there's going to be.
Okay. And what is the target?
Our target is 5,000 USD.
Okay.
Yes, 5,000 USD. And thanks to all of the alumni, thanks to you out there. We want to thank all of you. We are grateful for your support, because we have already started raising the money from our package, because we have packages on sale.
Okay.
We have the silver package that contains a white t-shirt, a white cap. We have this sticker, alumni sticker, bumper sticker. And then we have the gold package. The gold package contains a green t-shirt, a green cap. We have this water bottle or coffee mug, as you may. We have a bumper sticker or computer sticker. And then we have a holder. So our colleagues have been purchasing these packages in their numbers.
So you have the silver package and the gold package.
Exactly.
How much for the silver package and that of the gold package?
The silver package is out for 20 USD.
Okay.
And the gold is out for 35 USD.
Okay.
So these packages have been bought, and we can see the progress as it is now. We have generated some money, yes, some money to begin our project, but we have not reached our goal. We have not reached our goal, and our ultimate objective is to hit 5,000, so that by September of this year, when the new school year shall have resumed, 2024-2025 academic year, when that school year shall have resumed, our students, our children
Will
in
be
the
using
school should be using their whiteboard. The children in the kindergarten should be reciting in a modern classroom, a modern kindergarten classroom. They should be reciting from the television. They should be having those different toys in their classroom in what.
That's a good vision. On a general note, how involved are the entire alumni party?
Frankly, look, all hands are on decks. When we started the initiative, many people thought that we were out for joke. And some of us, once we are involved into everything, we are there with our heart and soul. And so, to date, up to this minute, almost everyone, I think even this arrangement was made by alumnus Martin Colley. Martin Colley and I were in school together. He graduated 1 year before me, but we came for the same media challenge team. I was the chairman of the party when he was defeated. Student politics, regular high school student politics. And for media challenge, he was our captain on the media challenge team, and I was the vice captain. Martin Colley is out there. He's making some gains. We are glad to see people like Martin Colley. We are glad to see people like Assistant Minister Emmanuel K. Barnes. We are glad to see people like Assistant Minister Matthew Yemplu. We are glad to see the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of Liberia, Major General Geraldine George. We have.
She's not Defense Minister.
Defense Minister, excuse
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Major General Geraldine George. These are people who came out of the walls of Samaritan Catholic School. We have Jacob Jala, we have Dr. Augustus Panton, we have Dr. Sawi Fifley, we have the current dean at the Stella Maris Polytechnic of the Business College, the current controller, Mr. Alex Beering at Stella Maris Polytechnic. And the names they are in their numbers. They are in their numbers.
Are they involved? Are they involved? What role are they playing?
In fact, like I said, Martin Colley did all of these media arrangements. It was Martin Ken Colley who did all of the media arrangements. Besides, he has also pledged to one classroom.
Okay.
Yes, he will provide a 32 feet, a 32-foot whiteboard from wall to wall in 12A classroom. It is Martin Ken Colley. And then the folks from the US, Esquire Wardlow, what you call him, before Mountain, Ente Doreen Toba, those are people who have been supportive. They've been very supportive. The last school year, in fact, not the last year, but this current school year that is yet to end, they were able to sponsor about 25 students from the school. So we are saying from the local chapter, why, since those people are making effort in providing sponsorship and financial aid to striving students of excellence in the school, why don't we, who are in the local chapter, put ourselves together to refurbish our institution? Why don't we try to improve the learning condition of the institution? And so we came up with this vision, and the vision has been bought by everyone, and everyone is participating to it.
Are there other guests you invited who are now members of your association?
Certainly. Okay. So we have invited some sister schools, our colleagues from St. Michael Catholic School. Okay. St. Michael Catholic School Alumni Association will be there on Friday with us. The monkeys of Monrovia College will also be there with us. We have invited them. The Lions of Superior, Baptist Mission in Belleville, we have also invited them. Those are people who have consented to come to attend our program and participate in the sports jamboree. We have also invited the Atlantic boys of Deepway Memorial High School. You know, we are using their facility. Aside from that, they have been our closest people and they have been one of our biggest ash rivals. So we
Okay.
have thought to invite them and they have consented to come and participate in these programs. They will be there with us and that will be in fact, just before it slipped off my mind, Club Beer has agreed to partner with us. Monrovia Club Beer will be with us that day. They will be providing drinks for us. All drinks will be sold at Monrovia Club Beer and will be at, at affordable prices. Food will be on sale. So we are calling on all alumni not to come to the Jamboree with food and drinks because this is a fundraising initiative and we want everyone to participate to the fullest.
Mhm. Yes, so let's make emphasis on the time and the dates and the time, for those who are just joining the broadcast.
So we have the two of the program comes on the 27th of July, which will be this Saturday, and that will be at the Tropicana Beach behind the Hotel Africa Villas in Hotel Africa community. So at that program, we're going to have this open beach jamboree. We're going to have Mr. and Miss Homecoming 2024, and our big brother. Thanks to our big brother for the acceptance of nomination. Big brother Waka Do. Waka Do is from the Bureau Maritime Authority. I think he's the director of corporate business. He has agreed he will be up against one of our alumni Denise McIntosh. Alumni Denise McIntosh has also agreed. So Wakado will be up against Denise McIntosh on Saturday for Mr. and Miss Homecoming 2024. So we're going to have a beach jamboree, a beach rally. We'll have games. We have open competition, egg race, sack race, lapa, and we're going to have the fun. It's going to be all fun because even our fresh graduates, you will not imagine that people who graduated since 19 have consented, they have agreed to be part. In fact, when I was in town yesterday, I saw one old lady. I don't know her, but being in the middle of these kind of activities, people get to know you. So she was like, "Oh, Nimne." So I'm like, "Oh, how, mom?" She said, "I will be there. I came to buy my uniform." Surprisingly, the lady told her, jump up or you jump up from above. And I
Okay.
saw the dude. I said, "Oh, so we're in ready to send." She was asking, "When can we get the badge?" I said, "The badge is sold on the school's campus, so you can go and get it for 300. She said, "Yes, we'll be there. We'll be in there." So that's how it's going to be. It's going to be on Friday, the 26th of July. It begins at the parish. Our priests, who are former alumni, our former classmates, will be there saying the mass. They will say the mass, and after the mass, we will assemble, form the queue in our numbers, and the bands will be there. We have two band sets coming up, and then we have the PA system that will also be there because we will be at the Bagaya enjoying ourselves to have fun so that we can revive the memories.
You, you don't
Memories.
you, you don't you, you you don't look like someone who used to sit in a bagaya.
Oh.
No, but we need to enjoy ourselves. We need to
I
enjoy
know, I
ourselves.
understand.
You'll be in the
I've been doing
back.
your class days now. Sit,
Yeah,
you know the bagaya was a space where certain people used to sit in the back of the class.
Bello da questi me.
Yeah,
Oh, they want
yeah,
to
you know, yeah. Yeah, but that's it. But will the current students form part? Were they encouraged to form part of the activities because maybe they want to see the things they're doing, so that during their own time too, they will join the alumni association and form part.
Yes, they are. They are.
Okay.
They are in the numbers. They are serious. You can see the exuberance in them. Yesterday I was with them. More than three, four, we have 120 students from the current 12th grade class,
Okay.
and they are just there on my back so that they can have their own packages. In fact, what we did for them, we thought that since they are students and depend on the wallets and the purses of their parents, we should not allow them to buy the packages for 20 and 35 respectively. But rather, we should have a package specifically for them for $20. I mean, for $10. So we have this dictionary cap for them. And as far as we concern the Webster definition of an alumnus or an alumni is a former student or a graduate. So you don't necessarily need to be a graduate of the school before you consider yourself an alumnus or an alumni. So once you are a former student, the fact that they have reached 12th grade and they have attended with us, our constitution provides that they are also a full-fledged member of the alumni association. So they are incorporated, they are part of everything, they will be there and they will participate in all of these activities.
Any official indoor program?
Not really, but the only program will be at the parish. That is immediately after the mass, where we're going to have few statements from each class. Each class will make a statement. From 1984 to 2023, from the valedictorian or a representative of that class will come out to make a statement.
Okay. Any final words you close up?
So we thought that the lines would have been open because we thought
No, we have something urgent coming up. So yes, yeah.
So I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank you for the invite. I'm grateful to FM family for allowing us to come, and I hope to appear in your music studio some other day.
Okay. Yeah.
We're always here. Truth FM is always here.
It's always in school. Then you have to be the bagaya.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thanks so much for coming. Nimle Chie. I hope I get the name correct.
Anthony Nimle Chie.
Oh, okay.
Which year you came out?
2009.
2009. Okay, great. Yes. How do they refer to the Sibiris?
The Legions.
The Legions.
Yeah, the Legions.
Okay. So you invited the monkeys as
well?
Yes,
we invited the monkeys. We invited Angels of Marka. We invited the Lions of Lokiri. We invited the Atlantic Boys of
Okay. Great. Yes. Oh, yeah. I go home this morning right here on the TBS 104.7 breakfast. Marka, it's been easy. I've been going off the line. Yeah, but on tomorrow, on to a show. The public will look at the other report from the Central Bank of Liberia, the CBL audit report, the EPS audit report, the Liberia Medical Board audit report. Yes, tomorrow is a full blast. Yes, thank you so much. And we just want to wish all of you well. Wish our President Boy, God wish you well as you carry on your daily activities. And the Minister of Justice. Yes, the Minister of Justice. The Minister of Justice, we want to wish you well. And let's hope you put the situation and take full charge of it. Yes, it's not possible the police will take the decision without the Ministry of Justice not in the known or not saying anything about it. Yeah, through the day now, right?
Yes.
Yes, mine to bien. Rachel Lucene, Marka Davis. My name is Oni Roberts. Love your country, love Liberia, build Liberia, think Liberia. But we say in the midst of all, country friends. Have a blessed day. See you on tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Oh,